Carl here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for sure. And it's reaction times, but specific to Bloodstock. Bloodstock 2022, it's right around the corner. Can't bloody wait. Lots and lots of bands I want to see, lots and lots of bands I don't really know much by, which is what prompts these specific reactions over the next couple of weeks in the Build to the Festival. You'll see more of them. Some of them will just have me alone. Some of them will have Brendan and Dan, of course. We'll be checking a lot of bands out spread across the New Blood and the Jägermeister staging specifically. A lot of the Metal to the Masses winners and runner-ups and those who got a position via submissions and so on. Bands we just don't really know that well. You know, running the website often is a major part of it where you're kind of wondering whether, oh, did I actually check this band out like 2 or 3 years ago and I've just forgotten them because we've had to move on quite quickly to a new release and so on. But in the case of most of these bands, that's certainly not the case, basically. And the first one I wanted to check out that I'm quite intrigued by is the Brighton Metal to the Masters winners this year. It's Tribe of Ghosts, a band described as electronic soundscapes, electric extreme metal influences, and pop vocals with haunting and devastating effects. Basically, an industrial post-metal four-piece. There's a lot of that's right up my street. Post is one of my favourite, post-metal is one of my favourite genres, subgenres of metal, so stoked to check that out. Don't mind a bit of industrial, put two together, I'm quite intrigued. So I had a little look around to sort of see what the latest releases were, and I came across Cold, released up on YouTube on March 25th, 2022. No video, but I'm going to listen to the track that way. Figure, this will be my first foray into this band. Very interested to see what they sound like. It's not so much see if they're worth seeing at Bloodstock, because that's by the by. It's more about availability and clashes and stuff like that. But certainly see if the sound intrigues me. We're going to do this. I'm going to put my headphones on and I'm going to hit play. All right, let's do this. Okay. The title might be out because I'm kind of getting that vibe from it. Sound there, isn't it? Yeah, that's my jam. Yeah, that's wicked. Not what I expected at all. Again, wow, not really expected. Disparity from his vocals is quite something. It's interesting. From the initial shock, now I'm kind of settling and getting used to it. I do like that melody. Oh, that's a voice, not a whining effect. That's cool. Wait for it to kind of kick back in. I think it's coming. So what do you mean about like the pop vocals? That's certainly what comes to mind. Ooh, gotta hold on to something. Looks like it's about to kick off. Yes. Shit. Oh man, that flew by. That was 4 minutes that just flew by. I love that. That was so fucking cool. That was so interesting. That really took me by surprise. So many elements I didn't really expect. I mean, I had no idea about the structure and how it was going to go, but it kept me guessing right up to the very, very end. Even as, you know, you feel like you know it's building towards this heavy, explosive ending, it still really surprises just quite how that comes across. Fascinating sound, man. Absolutely amazing. That mix of is a really heavy guttural noise with those elements of post-like guitars that you can hear, particularly at the start of it. Those two vocalists, you know, the female side of it, really, really soaring, beautiful, quite pretty. Really very pop-based stuff, but you can hear as well at certain points, while it has a fragility to it, that there's a lot of power behind that too. And the contrast of then the deep male guttural angry vocals, fucking fantastic. That was amazing. But man, some of those riffs were absolutely killer. This is great. This is fucking, I love this. This is what I love. Talking about like doing a reaction to like I've got my headphones on, doing a reaction to like a band I don't know much about, Bloodstock 2022. They're playing high up on New Blood stage. They clearly, you know, Bloodstock has seen something in them. And I'm hearing this one individual track and thinking, shit, they might have nailed this one. They might have got this right. They've been around since 2018. That is incredible in itself. I don't know what else to say. Just, that's a banger. And kind of puts Tribe of Ghosts up there as one of the bands I'm now most intrigued to see. I want to hear how that plays out live, because that ending section, I feel like that is going to absolutely fucking slay in that tent. Man, oh man. That was Coal by Tribe of Ghosts. What do you reckon? You know what to do? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?